Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, hello to all my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties. Take the deep breath. Yes, this is a part 3. Take the deep breath. Check out my Patreon. I'm going to be uploading more on the Patreon. I've been really lazy with it lately because of everything I'm trying to do. If you look at the nerd channel, which I'm still working on it. I've been getting nerdy, and yes, I've been adding politics, dating life, because I'm writing my novels, and my writing comes from my heart, comes from my experience, especially from a disability experience, a black woman's experience, a woman, like all of it separate together, combinations. And so when I write, when I talk about my research, and then also getting the website together for books, candles, greeting cards, activity books, my channel, my channels and things. And then I'm working on other streams of income too. And then also the recipe book, yes. It's like I'm trying to motivate myself back into my pattern after the family reunion. Like, wasn't my family reunion, but we had family over so that they can do their family reunion, stuff like that or whatever. So with that, they want to spend time with me. So then I had like all of my goals were as destroyed as kind of like when I was with Mr. Spider. It's like after I broke up with him, or no, he broke up with me. But the thing is, he broke up with me dating wise, and I broke up with him friendship wise. Because yeah, this fool, yeah, catch up with the episodes. But okay, just know, some of these fools are so stupid. I'm done with you as a girlfriend, but now you're gonna be my friend. Yeah, yeah, he went there. Like some of these men act like I'm their possession, even though he was his ex wife's possession for 20 years, even though she kept him like a pet. Dummy. Not all people are going to play that role. Okay, if you think that's how people are, no, that was your mistake. No, that was your error. You wasted 20 years like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even care. Like, yeah, if people are saying I don't care. It's like, after, like, the way that people have treated me throughout the years, I'm going to be as honest and blunt. It's like I'm very nice, very bubbly. You might not be able to tell on this channel, but I am. But at the same time, when I get on this channel, I speak truth. I talk about the hurt, the pain, the trauma, the drama, because some people don't care if they hurt you. And because of my niceness, people have used it against me. They thought that I was fragile or easy to fool and things. And I have been fooled. Oh, Mr. Spider, but Mr. Spider did fool me, I will admit. And he had the nerve to say, "You can't say that I don't love you." Boy, you never loved me. You loved how your ego was stroked. You loved the attention. No, you didn't love me. If you loved me, it wouldn't have been that easy to let me go. It wouldn't have been that easy to disappoint me, hurt me, and make me feel so used. Because no, it's not even feel, he used me. So, but this is a part 3. But first, I'm gonna give you a little sample of I was gonna talk about this in part 1, but here's an example of what I go through with my disability and having to go through this every day in public. Just imagine how dating life is. Just imagine what the dates are thinking, because a lot of them probably think she shouldn't be walking like this. Why am I with a woman like this? I don't want to be stared at. I don't want to be judged, because she gets judged, so I get judged. It's like, I deserve an able bodied woman. It's like, 'cause yeah, like some men have, like, after the breakup or after I ignore them or block them, and they decide to give me that please give me attention text. Because Mr. Spider, he already gave me one of the give me attention texts. We should meet face to face. We should meet in public. And I'll pay for your ride. You just tell me where to meet you. Dummy? Why the crap would I ever want to meet you or see you again? Why in the world do I care about your existence? Sorry to say, but the next time I see you, if I pass away first, you're never seeing me again. The next time I see you, better be just at your funeral. I'll be in the back. I'll be all the way in the back. Yep. And I won't get a plate because your ex-wife's probably going to slip something in that. No, I don't trust her. I'll pick up some good food after. But yeah, that's the only time I better never see him again. But okay, here is an example of what, and this is just one example of what I go through on a daily basis whenever I'm in public. This is how people judge me and see me. But it shows how a lot of men, yeah, like whenever it's men, this is especially how they judge me and see me. Women do, but in a more sympathy way. But then men, yeah, it's a different with gender, with how they see disabled people, especially disabled. Well, kind of, I'm older than 30. I'm past my 30s. So I'll say that. And you know what? Yeah, I'm in my early 40s or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes when I say it, men judge me. They're like, oh, you're old. And they're like, what's the other objective? I've talked about this about a year and a half ago. It's like it's either get older or go up to the pearly gates, the golden gates, pearly, heaven and angels. And yeah, those are my options. Those are my options. Oh, so you don't want to get old? Just tell me, okay? Because you don't know how many men, you're of no use anymore. Why would a man want a middle-aged woman? Why would a man want an old woman? Stuff like that. They never say this to men, especially broke old men. The broke old men? Oh, no, yeah, you never say that about them. Yeah, I'll talk about that in another episode, but here's the example. But okay, yeah, first, get out the scorching hot, boiling petty hot, that petty tea, get that petty tea out. Take those deep breaths. Don't forget about the Epstein files. But yeah, take a sip of that petty tea. If you like it cold, hold the ice because the ice is a hot mess in these streets. Okay. Okay. But yeah, here's the example. Check out my Patreon because there I have more examples. I have so much more petty tea. A lot of it's free because, disability life, but the lowest bracket is $2. That's, you don't even pay for a Starbucks drink for $2. Okay. Okay. It's like, so this next woman comes up, same routine, like, okay. And okay, white, black people, like, what, male, female, what, like, you do not know. Just don't walk to someone and just automatically assume they talk a certain way or will behave or do, like, it's infuriating, especially with how many times, like, people, they do that, like, how are you? Do you need help? Oh, you can't do that. And then I'm like, what do you mean? I'm getting it myself. And they're like, oh, like, because I talk normal. I react and I'm going to react. And if you talk to me like I'm a child, I'm going to teach you I'm a grown adult. I'm going to put you in your place quickly, very quickly. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's just with some of these women, the way they were acting. And so, after the second woman did her little attempt, I, yeah, it's like I gave up and I went to a normal stall, but then I had to undo the walker and like, yeah, it's frustrating. So, anyways, I leave out, I go inside, and I had an issue with the photographer because when he was trying to take pictures and everything, he sees my walker, he sees my walking like equipment, but he thought that like it couldn't be mine. Yeah, he said it. He said like he was like, "Oh, everybody up. Oh, I need you to stand up. Yeah, come over here, stand up." And I'm looking at him. And then like my sister hears him the second or third because he said it like at least 2 or 3 times he said it. And my sister's eyes got big and she's just and so I was like, because I'm not speaking because I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to make sure that I don't embarrass the birthday woman. I'm trying to make sure I do not embarrass the birthday woman, you know, because she's made it on this earth this long. She's been on this earth for 90 years. I want to make sure, like, yeah, because, yeah, I don't want, yeah. So, and especially like, yeah, my mom's already in heaven. I don't like if I upset her on her 90th when I get to like, nah, I already don't want like I've already been through enough trauma from her. I was like, when I get up to heaven, I was like, nope, nope, you have nothing to be mad at me at. Nope, nope, I was respectful to. I didn't cause any drama. No, so go back, like yeah, go back wherever you were in the behind those golden gates, have fun, be merry, but leave me the crap alone. Leave me the crap alone. So I was like, I'll let you know when I have time to tolerate you. Yeah, some people are going to think that's mean, but if you have no idea, watch the Gray Sheep episodes. Watch just, there's so many episodes where I bring up the trauma and the ABUSC that I went through, mental and physical. Yeah, watch the ballet episode. Listen to, yeah, that's a great example. Or watch the white eyeliner one. Yeah, that's another good one. But yeah, there's so many different ones, but those are two. Like, I need to do more Gray Sheep episodes. I haven't done that in a while. One reason why I'm creating my own Gray Sheep society and stuff. So I'm trying to work on the finishing touches and stuff. And I need to, yeah, my illustrator's probably gonna be like, it's about time. But yeah, I'm gonna need her. So but anyway, I went to the party, the photographer, trying to be polite, trying not to embarrass anybody. But, and it was just crazy. He was like, oh, that's yours? No, I can't, you don't look, I thought that was, and he pointed at one of the older ladies or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, how come, like, whenever I'm at a location and stuff, it's like like with it, I put it directly behind my chair, but in a way where it was unfolded so you can't miss it. And also, so it's less likely like it will knock over or people will trip over it. Like I've learned how like different ways to be as safe as possible and out of the way of, and like especially of the workers and stuff like that or whatever. So anyway, I don't, it was, I would think I was just so annoyed and disgusted when he was just like, "Oh, you don't look like you would need that. You don't look like anything's wrong." And it was just like, man, if you do not get the like, just take the pictures and get away from me. Take the pictures and get away from me. Because they keep, talking about Bible, like the Holy Ghost and God and everything. Oh, we might need God if you keep trying to tell me all of the reasons why you can't believe. Just shut up and take the pictures. So with both of those examples or in the combinations, just imagine how dating life is. So once I met Mr. Spider, because on our first virtual date, I covered this, and I'm going to keep saying this because why can't men be honest? The reasons he broke up with me is because everything that was on my profile. And that's why I keep talking about profiles lately. Because, oh, just yesterday, like last night, this one guy, called me, because we were texting each other and he gave me his number, whatever. And, oh, we're about to, we're, we might need God if you keep trying to tell me all of the reasons why you can't believe. Just shut up and take the pictures. I'm like, well, you're decent at least to talk to. And he lives so far, we're never gonna see each other. So, yeah, and that's the funny thing now. I don't, I only, there's one guy who lives, close that I'm like, you know what? Yeah, if we meet up, he seems cool. Is he gonna date me? I don't think so. So I feel safer now. Like now that I'm talking to guys who I know, like, okay, either you're too far to see me, so I know we're never gonna date, or it's like, yeah, we're kind of compatible, but at the same time, I know he won't date a person with a disability. So even if he asked me, I'm like, no, I'm good. No, I'm straight. So yeah, especially, ooh, this one. Oh, okay, I do have to admit, like, oh, he pretty. Oh, like, cause yeah, that's another reason. He's so pretty. Oh, I don't. No. But we're both nerds and we both love animals and plants and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one reason why it's like. And then it's like, we both talked about some of the last documentaries that we watched, and so he told me his, I told him mine or whatever. So then we switched and we watched each other's documentaries, and yeah, it was so much fun. So yeah, it's like nerd wise, it's so cool. It's amazing. But yeah, are we gonna date? No. But just imagine with the examples that I showed you, I'm learning not to trust people. Mr. Spider, from this, like I said from the start with the profiles. Our first virtual, I told, like, I saw his profile, and the thing is, I investigate, I look at, and I ask so many questions because with him being agnostic, I mean, I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, but I do want to know your thoughts and stuff like that. Were you always agnostic and things? And I told him, I was like, yeah, I grew up in the church, hardcore Christian. But like when I got to college, I told him about how I slowly, I'm still Christian, but I'm more spiritual Christian now. And it's like he said he was okay with that. Ooh, he lied. Oh, he was such a lot. Like, he's nothing but a liar. Just like the gremlin. Just like the gremlin. Such a liar. But then with my disability, he was like, who cares? Who cares if you have a disability? But then he broke up with me because of my disability. Even though throughout, like, do you know how much time we spent together? And this is another reason why I'm going to be working on my makeover and my glow up as much as I possibly can. Because when my father went out of town for a week, my dad didn't even ask if I was going to be okay. He didn't like, he was like, you have Mr. Spider. All you have to do is call him. I know he'll take care of you. I know I don't have to ask any questions. I know he has your back. I know you're going to be okay. So, like, Mr. Spider has no idea how hurt I am because when my father thinks of you, because this is how this is how often he was at the house, how many times he met my father, to the point where my father trusted. My father was excited and he was like, yeah, you're gonna, like, while my dad was out of town, it's like, especially at night when he checked in or whatever, all I had to say was like, "Oh, I'm having dinner with Mr. Spider." Oh, okay, you guys have a good time. You have a nice time. I'm glad you're with him. My dad has not, only with the nurse. Like, the nurse was the only other guy where my dad was like, but it's like that was during COVID, so we never, like, yeah, it never got to that point. But he liked the nurse or whatever. So, but like my dad, like, and this is why I'm going to be doing the construction over myself, inward and outward. And inward, it's gonna get dark. I'm not, like, as you can tell, like with the series, I am gonna allow parts of my villain to come out. I am gonna be a little meaner, a little harsher. I know how villains are made. I've been studying it, looking at it, observing, because a lot of the people who backstabbed me, were mean to me, just lied to me, but like, oh, the combination. And heroes observe hero, like, because I'm not saying like I'm a hero, but when you look at the comics, when you look at the things, like, they learn from the villainy. Some heroes turn to villains. Like with many of the comics, you see that how some people who were good, new villains, it's like they were developed because of the observations. I'm observing. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking a lot. But yeah, it's like I'm going to be working out more and more. I am about to, like, I've ordered a few more things for the candles, so I'm so excited. Going to be working on the website, but you're going to hear more about that on the Nerd channel. And I watched Supergirl, and I'm going to be watching, well, another movie, but I don't know. It's like, there's a few exes that watched my channel, and it's to a point where I need to make sure that I don't say what I'm doing until after I do it, because I never want to bump into them. Because I know one of them has even said, "Oh, you're going to this? I'll see if I catch you, or I'll see if I can see you and find you." That's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. Like, part of me, I'm just like, we're over. Either, like, with this one, he cheated on me. I'm like, you cheated on me, but not like, no, don't find me. You made sure that you, oh yeah, you found somebody else for about 5-10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes for the, and I'm being nice. Anyway, with Mr. Spider, like, I want to make sure, because like he loves some of the same music that I do, and so now I want to make sure that, especially once I finish the next phase with my disability independence, that I do things on days that he can't do them. And sadly, I lost track of when he has his kids, because I would keep track just so I can be like, oh, can I go to that this weekend? And I'm like, yes, he has his kids this weekend. So I can go without feeling like I might bump into him. So now I have to just suck it up, Buttercup, and hope that I don't see him. Because trust me, I never want to see him again. Never. And Mr. No Heart, and this is one reason why with my makeover, part of it's about my independence. Part of it's with the disability, with, like, I'm doing my physical therapy like nobody's business. Am I in more pain? Yes. But part of me feels like I'm not doing date nights anymore. I don't have to worry about, because I stopped doing parts of my physical therapy because I wanted to make sure my body was going to be okay so I can spend time with that fool. So I'm researching and looking up different clothing, because I'm in the process of donating some of the clothes that I only wore because I was brainwashed in the church, and my fashion sense is like hardly any of the items in my closet. So it's kind of exciting but scary. But at the same time, I need to start that business so then I can be able to afford, like, and I was like, I only want to get 1 or 2 things a month. That would be my goal, so that I can slowly build on it and find pieces that I can mix and match and stuff. But then with my makeup, I'm going to be practicing and researching different makeup looks. And There's some like I found out like I love the slight like the fashionable gothic look, kind of like Betty Boop, but a little bit more goth. So I want to research that more and maybe find makeup artists that can like at least teach me how to do some of it. Like yeah, it's like I don't want to oh trust I'm not going to steal their job because I can only do me. I can't do another person. I'd be so scared anyway. But I would love to be able to learn how to do that because, especially once I publish my books and once I get things going, I would love to be able to do that on my own because realistically, I'm not going to be able to afford a makeup person. So, so if I can find a makeup artist who can teach me, that would be glorious and amazing and freeing. That would be liberating, So, but also different ways to style my afro. I'm gonna be finding so like, cause I want to do sew-ins and stuff again too. Some people judge and like, oh, you must not love your hair, baby. Ooh, you're a fool if you think that. You're not that. You're pretty naive if you think that. But working on my business is a big deal now. That is one of the biggest parts of my makeover. That and working out because I I stepped back from doing a lot of it because I was trying to make sure I was going to be okay enough for Mr. Spider because he was like, "No, we're going on date nights. I'm going to see you every like Monday, Wednesday, and the weekend or whatever. No, I want to see you. No, I'm going to do this. No, we're going to spend like." And so I tried my best to make sure that I was okay for him. I want to make sure that my body was like, I'm not sacrificing myself anymore. I'm not taking that time and like, no, if I'm in pain, hey, you have a good night. Okay. It's like, I'm working hard on me. I'm going to try to better me. And I'm not going to care about these people out because they didn't care about me. Mr. Spider didn't care about me. He used me just to make his ex wife jealous. But once, yeah, because, oh, she already had that third husband around her. Yeah. Yeah, I already had that third husband. So once he found out that he didn't have any use for me anymore, but then he got upset because he still thought he was going to be able to use me as a friend. And see, I need to build my self esteem up. So, yeah. So that's why construction inward and outward because I need to make sure with like when the things Mr. Spider said, especially about disability. Oh, when I was younger, I would have never dated you. Oh, like there's not that many black women in like in that this state or whatever. Blah. I think I did say this, one of the state in one of the other episodes. Oops. But anyway, but my mom would have been like she was upset when I dated a white woman, but yeah, she would have hated me if I dated a black one and just some of the things this man said. Oh, but he went to be my friend. And throughout the dating experience, he used me to teach him. I taught him so many things on how to save money on dates and different things like that and investing. And I taught this man how to date better. I'm so disgusted. Like, I I hate it. Mr. Spider did say, I wear my trauma like my armor. Well, my armor is going to protect me and uplift me to better myself and teach others. Don't let these people stop you from your goals. Don't let them stop you from being your beautiful, amazing self. Don't let them stop you from being better and achieving and loving. It's not worth it. Learn from me, grow from me. Because the trauma, the pain, the struggle. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.